With that, may I do like just a brief introduction?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, I'm Mike Haley, and you are Tara
Tara Lewis from Progressive.
and
Tracy Kuhn from Progressive.
And here specifically, kind of like an insurance company investigation, right? You wanted to essentially verify a few things about the clinic.
Right. The purpose of the inspection is just to make sure the clinic exists, has equipment, is licensed and staffed.
Okay.
One of our insureds is treated here at this facility.
Yeah. Good. And I guess for sake of the tape, I won't mention the patient's name,
Right.
and
Neither did I.
Yeah, good.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. What did you want to see?
Where the therapy is rendered.
We actually have two places where patients are treated. One is in this room here. And oh, there's a light right here. Yeah.
Just going to take an overall room picture.
Okay.
And is it okay if I open this here? Looks
Sure.
like some wires are hanging. Can I hold that?
Yeah, I think that's actually a storage for a heating pad. Now, that's actually not chiropractic stuff, just for your knowledge sake, though. This room, Dubs, we actually use it for skincare, as well as chiropractic for massage. So that is actually the esthetician's, which she uses in her,
Facial.
in skin treatments and stuff. And like this is all facial equipment here, skincare equipment. In here, probably the only thing that's used on the patient, that's used for the patient, is the massage table and the linens and the closet full of linens.
Alrighty. I can hold it. Okay.
I'll hold it this way so you can type. You're like, I want this all the time.
And now you can go this way. And go ahead and turn left. Oh. This is...
So just from this vantage point as well.
Okay. We don't use that.
Okay.
It's a hot pack, but we haven't used it or billed for it in probably 6 or 8 months.
And what is this called?
That is called the Healthy Back System.
And
Which is essentially it's a manual intersegmental traction unit. When I say manual, I mean it's a patient active range of motion that does intersegmental traction.
all right. So this is only billed as traction. 97.
No, that's an active range of motion exercise. That's a 97110.
Okay. And what do you call this one?
That is the teeter traction. That is something that patients can hang upside down from the hips.
And what procedure code would be used for this one?
It's an interesting thing because the way medical billing works now, it's done in increments of 15 minutes. So usually what you end up doing is combining them. And when I say combining, usually for us, if the patient does the intersegmental traction and the mechanical traction, it's going to be, if that one is 7 minutes and this one is 8 minutes, it's still 15 minutes. So it would either be, in the higher of the two codes of the 97110, or I believe, is it 97012? Let me check. Hang on a second. Mechanical traction is 9. 97012. Yes. Not bad for a chiropractor being able to pull out that code out of my brain.
That's all I needed as far as the equipment.
Okay.
And the only other thing I need to do is see the patient's chart.
That I actually question, and the reason I say that is there anything that you did not receive?
I don't know until I see your chart.
Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know how we're going to handle that one. Can you show me maybe statutes? I don't know if I'm legally even allowed to show it to you.
Well, I have her medical authorization,
Uh-huh.
and that will allow us to see the chart.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to set the camera down here. Authorize any person. Okay, and it is my document, just for tape's sake,
Right.
which is a copy which would have received. Okay.
And then I have the statute as well that allows us to review and copy. I don't think I will need any copies,
Uh-huh.
but in the event that I do have the statute.
Yeah. I'll take a look at the statute also.
Okay.
See, we use this medical release here
Mhm.
as essentially something that gives us permission to send patients' records to the insurance company for billing purposes. Generally, what the way we would handle like the records, if you wanted a full copy, usually the way it's done is we actually get a request for records, and we essentially send that off in the mail, and usually with a bill. Most people don't request it since you've already gotten a copy though. Okay.
That's
And which
chapter 627.736, section 6B.
okay, you want me to read 6B? Okay,
Yeah, you can go through the whole thing, but
okay. Yeah, and the question will be whether or not I've already done this, I guess, right? Okay. Every employer every physician, hospital, clinic, or other medical institution providing before or after bodily injury upon which a claim for personal injury protection benefits is based, any products, services, or accommodations in relation to that or any other injury, or in relation to a condition claim connected with that or any other injury shall, if requested, to do so. Okay, and let me read that section again. All right. Yeah, I think what we should do is comply with this the way it's written. For instance, it says the person requesting such records and such sworn statements shall pay all reasonable costs connected therewith. If an insurer makes a written request for documentation or information under this paragraph within 30 days having received notice, I think that would make sense if you would just simply submit in writing to us a request, and that way we can properly document in the chart.
okay. Can I see that the patient chart exists before I leave? I don't have to look in it, but can I see something with her name on it that is indicative that it's her chart?
We don't have the patient's name on the chart.
Okay.
We put a code that's related to the patient.
You have that? that I can see that's hers?
I do, but I don't know why I should.
Because I don't know that a file actually exists. I've gone to so many clinics where no patient chart exists. All I'm trying to do here is to make sure one exists. If you want me to, we do have a right to see the patient's chart, though.
I don't know about that. And the reason I say that is because under the HIPAA laws, we have certain requirements to keep those away from your view.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue that point with you here. Can you just tell me who the staff is here that treated the patient in this case?
Sure. Do you have copies of the records?
Not with me.
Okay. Because next to every single treatment is an NPI code on the CMS form. Essentially, all you got to do is cross-connect those.
So the NPI is going to be the same person that treated her?
Yes.
Okay.
In every instance.
All right. And what's your name?
I'm Michael Haley.
And are you the owner of the facility?
I would say that I share ownership with my wife. Yeah.
And what's your wife's name?
Amanda.
And do you have any transportation service here? Do you perform any x-rays here?
Yes.
And can I see the x-ray machine?
Sure. You can.
I just had it.
You didn't throw it in your purse?
I don't know. Found it.
All else fails.
Found it.
Okay. You can come in.
And the license for the x-ray is in here or out there?
Right there. And you see there's 3 or 4 there. I don't know. I assume that's the most
This is
current.
the latest one.
Okay.
I don't need the old ones. Thanks.
Is that one of our CMS forms?
Just one of the bills.
Yeah. See, that's a perfect example right there. The one thing that we had asked about.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's an NPI relates to the person that did that service though. Oh, that's a error. Maybe it's not.
Well, I don't have a list of the NPI, so I wouldn't know whose ID that is.
Oh, no, we did that thing. Okay.
So do you guys have any massage therapists or physical therapists here?
Yes.
And who were they?
Oh boy, who they are now and who were they then?
Actually, how long did she treat here? And is she still coming in?
Yeah, boy, and now I get into the HIPAA rules. I really don't know what they are, but I do know this. Every time we see a patient, we send you all the records that are related to that visit. And we send them within 30 days, so we document exactly what we send to you and when it sends and the day you get it and everything. So the best thing I could say is just, check the mail.
Is that our copy?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Sarah, Tracy,
Thank you.
thank you. Hope that helped.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.